and put it back in the house and wash it. When I say we're going riding, we go riding.
There we are. Yeah.
So Dean, there's a button I can press that says stream to your audience.
Okay.
I've
never been on that end. So you'd be experimenting. You kind of did that before, so
yeah, I did.
I know when I put on low power mode that I couldn't get your link, so I'd turn the low power mode off so my battery might die. I'm currently uploading today's trip.
Yeah.
So I got y'all. I should have y'all enough videos on out till November, but I'm gonna go do another ride next weekend. Today was a good practice ride. I was to make sure I knew where I was headed.
So that's all it was. You didn't really film?
I filmed it today, but I'm gonna film it again tomorrow. I mean next week. I filmed today mainly for me. That way I can go back and look, make sure I know where I'm headed. I can watch that video a couple times. But the SD card did something weird to me today. It ain't never did before. It may have outlived its usefulness. It took in usually it'll say it's full. It'll say it's full, and then it just cuts off. Today, it just cut off, and then it said error, card error. So it may have been used one too many times. Maybe about time to heat may have got to it too. I don't know. But anyway, it only recorded 12 videos. It didn't miss anything though.
Yeah, still that's right. I know Buck.
Right. Hey Buck, what's up, man?
What state you in now, Buck? I was in Tennessee this morning.
He said Virginia earlier. I was riding home listening to Tara riding Ghost, and he said he was on what was it, East 64. I was like, man, how far are you coming? Because that's what I'm on. I'm on 64, but 64 is a big road.
Yes, 64 is a big road.
My Uncle Don talked to me last night for 4 hours, so I missed out on a lot of things, but I don't get to hear from him much. He basically just called to tell me he's headed up to West Virginia. Happy thunderstorm. Buck, sick, hooligan, T-bone. I got y'all some videos out. I think y'all gonna enjoy them. When y'all sitting there freezing to death in the winter, y'all gonna have something to watch. Cause I should have enough to plumb on up till December by now.
Yeah, you must have got up, like I said, pretty early this morning. I couldn't believe that you'd already been there and came. Did you go through that part you was telling me about as well? That was a little, shady.
Yeah, I went through that. I went over where that bridge is, where all kinds of illicit activities is. Illicit activities that you can and cannot think of. It's a little bit of everything goes on under that bridge. I mean, it's a pretty bridge, and it's real pretty. It's got some beautiful cranes and stuff over there. It's sad the things people do over there, but I'm waiting to get a comment from people that might accidentally watch my videos and go, "Hey, quit talking about our town." But,
might accidentally watch your videos. That's funny sarcasm. You sound like me sometimes.
Somebody might accidentally.
I don't
know how people's going what they're going to pick up on from the videos. Things I think that people will pick up on. But y'all don't never even catch it. It's no big deal. Like I said, y'all got y'all's own interpretation of it. I just put it out there.
Ruby, you got a thunderstorm up your way?
Yeah, he said that he's got some thunderstorms.
Yeah.
I think T-Bone said we're in a heat index. Yeah, he's in West Virginia. That's where my Uncle Don's headed up to West Virginia.
EA line. So yeah, it must be. Was that Bristol that's down at the bottom?
So Buck has no Buck. You don't have a schedule. It's just wherever you go, you go. There's no rhyme or reason.
He goes over and picks up a load wherever the load sends him where it goes. That's basically how it works.
But he's private. He don't work for a company. He works for himself, right?
Right. Well, I think he's contracted through somebody, but I think he's owner operator.
Okay.
I think he works for himself through a company. I might be wrong on that deal, but I mean, when you some of them go to pick up what they call a load board, and then they follow the load board and go wherever they at. I think Shannon Thomas does that. But
Okay.
And then they just go wherever the load takes them. And some people like Sterling and Will Burner have dedicated routes.
Yeah,
dedicated route they think.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got
I didn't know
certain
that.
things they do every day, like a certain route and a certain
Dedicated route, but thing do, man. You go,
anybody
you
watch?
pick up here, you drop there. That'd be thing do. I mean, I'd like to get in on something like that. I wouldn't mind running a dedicated route.
Yeah.
I tried to get in on that a couple of years ago, working with Osborne down here in Gaston, and they kept telling me I wasn't qualified to do it. Man, I wish I could have got that route. That'd been easy. That'd been an easy run there. All you do, did with that one was go down to Gaston, pick up your truck, go to Birmingham, get your load, take it to Chattanooga, drop it off, take it back to Gaston, turn your keys in. That's all you did every day.
And he specialized with a specialized carrier. That's cool. Because I'm just not sure how it works. Like, I have no idea. I'm clueless about the whole thing. I know Sterling has, a set route or kind of, I guess.
Dedicated.
Yeah, but Sterling.
Yeah, and so does Wheelburner. Wheelburner has like a set dedicated, like, contract or whatever.
Yeah, got a dedicated.
I wasn't sure how. I don't know like anything about it. Like I don't know the difference between privatized and company owned or whatever. Hey, Ray.
What's up, guys?
Hey, man, we're glad you're doing okay, man.
Yeah, how you feeling?
All right.
That's good.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, my pad's kind of cockeyed because I'm sitting in my chair instead of being in the garage.
Yeah, well, we forgive you.
Too hot to be in the garage.
Those snakes may be looking for like a hot or cold spot in that garage, man.
Not today. It ain't no hot. It's well, I went from 94 to 84 today, so.
Damn.
It's fairly hot down here.
Yeah, it was in the 90s today here too.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 98 tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
I think we're getting a heat index coming out. I think there's a heat index coming up.
Yesterday was 112 in Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Ruby.
There ain't no shade trees out there. You'll have to get in the room, turn the air on.
Yeah, I can't see no cat on my pad, so. But I see Ruby.
Got Egghead's in here.
T-Bone,
Egghead?
I don't know if T-Bone's busy.
I don't know. He's right there.
Hey, Roll T-Bone. Yep, could be a law. Hell, I don't know.
What's up, Egghead? How are you?
Egghead's down here in South Alabama.
He's in Alabama too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Eufaula, which is about 3 hours down yonder end from me.
Yeah, I'm sure there are.
I'd like to get down there and ride down one day.
You can't see Egghead in the chats, T-Bone. There must be something messed up when I allow, like, when you can stream as well. So if Egghead joins your stream instead of mine, Eric, I think then
that's
why we have
disconnect. Let me disconnect that then.
That's just why we have split messages. I don't care, but I don't think Egghead might not know. I don't know what he's.
Remove this destination from the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, you either, huh? Well, who's Egghead or Ruby? Speak up. Whose stream did you join? Motobombs or the version that Sick put up? Because it's like I'm able to let anybody else, stream this as well on their channel. So I don't know. We're just trying to learn some of this stuff. So
yeah, I just ended the stream.
He sees now. Okay. Ruby says he sees now. So
all right, because I think maybe Egghead may have came in on mine then or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So if maybe it was T-Bone that came in because he's the one who couldn't see him. I don't know. I'm confused. I got out.
Dooley, can you enjoy your day off?
That me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, I did. I texted you this morning and told you I was gonna be off on the 23rd. I didn't know if you still gonna be in town.
On 23rd?
Yeah, I texted you this morning and you did. And I reckon you got busy or something other. And I said, "Well, I ain't hear back from you."
Egghead, how did you join? Did you join through Moto or through me?
It might have. Yeah, that's a tough one to.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Figure out, yeah.
Sometimes too, you can put that top messages or all messages. It'll cut some of them off.
Ruby came in Motos.
Oh,
T-Bone came in
yeah.
Motos. And I'm waiting on an answer from Egghead.
Yeah. So what do you do today, Ray? Anything?
How
was your week?
Not really. Went to
Yeah.
Walmart.
That's insanity. That's punishment.
Yeah, I had to go get my insulin, some more needles.
Yeah.
Y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody great.
Sat in the living room. I got my earphones on.
Yeah. Working nice.
It's a little hard to hear Hooligan because he's far away.
Yeah, he's in Alabama.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
You know, he's far away from the camera. He's far away from the whatever.
I got the fan on too. It's hot. See if
I got mine on too.
No way.
I can hear you now.
I'm too cheap to run air conditioner. I ain't got no good looking.
No. Okay, so Egghead, I need to know. Did you come in on my channel or did you come in on Moto's channel?
Well, he's trying to figure out there, Egghead. He wants to know which channel you watching that on.
What channel?
Motor Bombs Virginia's channel, or are you watching on?
What channel did you come in on?
Nothing really.
Which one are you comment from?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
It's diabetes.
Yeah.
I closed mine.
Yours first now, Motos. He's on Motos and yours.
Yours first, now Motos. Okay, good. So that's what I did. I didn't mean to kick you off. Egghead, because some of like T-Bone couldn't see your comments, so he was asking about it. So in order to avoid people not being able to see other comments and stuff, I closed my stream and it probably kicked you out. I apologize.
We're noobs on the live stream, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, Egghead. I apologize. I'm just learning, you know. Sorry, man.
And Egghead, we haven't had you on here. If you want to come on sometime, there's a link in the my community page. That should ever come in and just say hi for a little bit. We probably don't want to get a whole bunch of people on. That was fun the other night though, but it was hard for everybody to. You got 8 or 9 people.
It's hard not to step on everybody.
Yeah.
If we all have perfect Wi-Fi, then everyone can hear each other at the same time. Like I shut my Wi-Fi off on my phone. The TV in the living room really isn't on YouTube. Nothing else is on YouTube. So all my Wi-Fi is going through this computer now.
Yeah. So what'd you do with that snake today, Ray?
Well, the cat got a hold of it. It's still laid in the garage.
It's
you know what it was?
Alive in the garage?
Cat snake or a copperhead or?
I thought it was a copperhead, but my sister texted me and said that snake can eat a rat. Now I know the black snake will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black. I know are rat snakes. Black rat snakes. Those get big. They can get like 6 feet.
Yeah, I got one around here. Been around here for a couple of years. Probably 5.5, 6 foot.
Oh yeah, they get big.
Could be a chicken snake.
I used to be into all those constrictors when I was younger. I had the boas and the what I forgot what they were, Burmese pythons.
Burmese pythons,
yeah, and we were
I
out
had a.
golfing
I know.
one time out on the golf range, and we saw a black snake, which I was kind of new to because I hadn't been in Virginia that long. They don't have them in Minnesota, and it was eating a rabbit out there out on the golf course, and my buddy knew what it was, so we're trying to get it stuffed into my golf bag so we could take it home and have a new pet, and it kind of spit the rabbit out, so we ruined its lunch apparently and never really did get it back. And I was a little too afraid to pick it up. It was, that's a wild, well, I guess they're all wild, but in my brain, ain't touching nothing I ain't never touched before.
Well, I know it's not. I know it's not polite and being rude, but I got to eat in front of y'all before my grilled cheese gets cold.
You are fine. I can hit you on the old mute for a little bit if you want me to. It's totally up to you.
No.
Okay. We got what is Egghead says, my wife and daughter got me the best Father's Day gift. Wow. Yeah, what's everybody doing for Father's Day? We'll see what Egghead's got, but I'm going fishing with my daughter. That's going to be really cool. We're going to do a cool. Yeah, you knew that I guess from the other night, doing a tournament and stuff. So
yeah, I'm going to church. I'm going to church with my daughter. They doing a Father's Day thing.
Yeah.
When is Father's Day? I don't even know.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday. And then after that, me, Katie, Daddy, and old man, Katie's gonna cook dinner here Sunday.
Well, that's real nice, Egghead. Egghead says, wife got me a new frosty mug that says best father in the galaxy in Star Wars font. That's awesome. You a Star Wars fan too, Egghead?
I'm a big Star Wars fan, man.
Yeah.
My dad took me to the theater in '77. I'll never forget that. He also took me to see Jaws, which I could have done without. That scarred me for life at like 6 years old.
Oh, I remember that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never forget Jaws 1, dude. That was a mistake. I am petrified.
When that head came out.
And alligator.
We went and seen Jaws 2 weeks before we went to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, hell no.
We wouldn't get in the water.
Oh, no way. You couldn't pay me enough.
Oh.
Did you know that the sound effects for Jaws that was the same sound effects that he used in the movie Duel?
2-4's on.
Hey, 2-4.
Good to see you, man. Yeah, Buck Brown says he's going to be trucking, so we'll be thinking about you out there, brother. And Ruby, doing what? Doing the yard, huh? Good Lord, man. I'm allergic to yard work.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I like just
somebody says, oh, yeah.
I do. I like to mow. I don't know. I like it's relaxing to mow.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got a rider, that's kind of nice. I used to, as a kid, did a lot of yard.
Man, I'm gonna do a little recording tomorrow. I think I gotta go get some relaxant again. My relaxant has like doubled in the since I quit smoking cigarettes. So
yeah,
there'll be a lot of relaxant going to get relaxant videos.
Yeah, we got an all-day ride tomorrow starting at 7. We're going up to Hiawassee, around Murphy, and back down.
Nice.
I thought about recording it, but I think I'm just going to go in and enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
Yeah. You throw one up on your handlebars, just in case.
Yeah.
Something, one of those.
I might do that.
Just a little safety cam or whatever. But Buck Brown says, fun fact here. We got a fun fact. I saw the premiere of Star Wars in '77. Also at a drive-in in the theater in Ozark, Alabama. Well, drive-ins, who misses those? I sure do. I used to love drive-ins.
Those were the best, man.
Buck, you're not old enough.
There's still one down here in Hannigan.
I think the last one that was around me in Jersey was Warwick. I think Warwick had a drive-in theater.
2-4 says, "Come on up, Sick. I got you some relaxant."
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just I gotta smoke something, man. Like I'm a diehard smoker, and like I don't really smoke joints because I just think it's just wastes too much weed. So I'm a bong hit guy.
Yeah.
So I do bong hips when I smoke. Buck turns 52. I'm older than Buck. I thought everyone was older than me.
No, Buck ain't but 51.
Oh, I'm 53. I'm gonna be 54.
Yeah, the closest drive-in to us is up in Tiger, Georgia, like you're going up 441 to Clayton.
There's actually one still left out there?
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, but they're few and far between. They're starting to turn into Route 66 icon used to be, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's like one in every county now, or one in every other county, or one in every other part of the state nowadays, because
Yeah, back when I was 18, taking the girls to the drive-in, there was probably 30 within 15 miles of each other.
Yeah, Dane, you can Google that one up there if you want to look it up. It's Henniger, Alabama drive-in up there.
Yeah.
I actually shot it today going by. Well, I drove by it a couple times. You watched my video Breaking Wind. It's on that one too.
The drive-in we used to go to when I first moved here had it for a few years. Well, that's a Walmart now. I think Buck was saying one of the ones he went to is a Love's Truck Stop. So yeah, they're not that popular, I guess, anymore. I thought that was the best thing to do when you were a kid, man. You could get in your own car, have your own privacy, or go out with your parents even.
Yeah.
And we actually smuggled people in the trunk, just like
Yep. Done that.
That was fun. You're like, and they'd be drinking a little bit. You're like, shut up back there. You're laughing your butt off because you think you're doing something pretty rebellious, and you're,
Yeah. Well,
they don't pay for tickets.
Yeah, they don't have speakers no more. Now you got to use your car radio.
Oh, that's the deal, huh?
There ain't hardly any theaters of any kind anymore, honestly, around this area. Anyway.
Jessup,
COVID
Georgia.
took care of that. Closest to my house is Jessup, Georgia.
All right, we're all in the same ballpark pretty much.
Yeah.
Up.
What day?
I'll be 54 in December.
64 riding on Ruby. Okay. Yeah, I thought you was the young guy here in the crowd.
Yeah, well, I'm 64 and a half too, so.
Yeah.
That's my demographic, it says on there, according to my analytics. Anybody from 35 to 70.
That's great, Egghead. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. I helped.
2-4, what day is yours on in October?
Yeah, 2-4 is a smoker as well.
You got like you got one video out so far, right? Yeah. I think I shared it. That's what he was talking about. My channel is really small, so anything I share really don't help nobody, but it's a sentiment, huh?
Same with me.
Yeah.
You gonna put that video out you sent me today? That you showed me today about that wreck.
I thought about it. It wasn't really that I guess I didn't have much on there. I thought it'd be probably a waste of time, but it was pretty intense. Yeah. I was going to ride my motorcycle too today, and it's like something told me, and it's not like it would have been a close call, but like my cousin was telling me, well, you're on a motorcycle, you might have traveled a little faster and got up to that same spot, because right at where I turn every day is where the wreck happened, and two cars must have collided pretty hard. One was, upside down. The front wheel was knocked off. The big coil spring was laying out on the road, and the fire trucks were just arriving as I got there. And I was like 1 or 2 cars away, sitting there filming it, and kind of felt bad filming it, people out there helping and doing so whatever, but there was plenty of people, and it didn't look like I didn't see any injuries or whatever, but it's weird. You see the car upside down, you see their trunk open, and you see a pink helmet, you know, and like a bicycle and stuff like that. You're thinking kids, so it wasn't that fun.
Yeah, it sucks.
Did you what about was them people that you showed me the day on the motorcycle? Was that your daughter? Or
no, they were following me. I was just showing you that because they were hanging out. You know what I mean? I thought it was kind of interesting. And I thought my my rear camera had gone out, but there was plenty of footage there. I was just sharing the sightseeing, but it was kind of neat when they were both noticing they're looking. All of a sudden they're looking and going down. They're pointing at me at the back, you know, and they go, "Oh, there's a camera!" And all of a sudden they're, you know, a little wave, and you know, she's up there with the top that's way down and got, you know, pretty top heavy she was. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, you know, well, glad you had
to get Mama to go with me today, but she wouldn't do it.
What do we got here? Oldest daughter is also born on your birthday. That's interesting. Yeah, my daughter's got her kid. They share the same birthday too, December 12th. Pretty interesting. It don't happen very often. Let's see. Brown Chicken is in here. Hi, Brown Chicken.
Brown Chicken.
Most of me are all born on 13th. That's something odd. Most of the men in my family, every one of them was born on 13th of some month. Mr. OG 46, Brown Chicken.
Yeah. Greetings from Virginia. You are in Virginia, Buck. Buck made Virginia.
You ought to go out there and say howdy.
I know he is like so far west right now. I think he could be 5.5, 6 hours away.
Yeah,
but yeah, it would be neat to know one of these days on 64 we got a Love's truck stop and one up here in Suffolk too somewhere. Yeah, that I gotta let them know, man. If you ever spend some time up there, you know, a couple hours on a break or an overnighter, man, I'll ride up there and come meet you and say hi. That'd be great, you know. So
you got his contact information, don't you? Do you?
Same place in on my page. I'll show you.
I think I know I got both y'all's contact information. I could arrange that.
Yeah.
Change my lock screen. One of my favorite pictures.
It's right here. You just go to the community page on Motobomb Virginia, and you'll see the link right there. So there you go.
Man, that air ain't moving.
Yeah, you a little hot and stuffy inside today. You said you don't got your air on.
I do not run my air conditioner. I won't do it until there's a woman over there. I just ain't paying the bill. I keep my light bill down to $40 a month, and that's because I'm cheap with it. I'm not gonna run air conditioning. I never grew up in a house with no heat, no air. I'm used to it myself. I can take the heat better than most people can. Plus, I work in them fish fryers all day long, and I guess you can do some multiplication on that. They're all 365 degrees, and I work on 7 of them, so I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Most people over here yelling at me. I had a dude at the gas station. He was driving a service truck today. He made a smart comment about it. He said, "You need to turn that air conditioner on that motorcycle."
Bye, T-Bone.
Yeah, buddy. Later, T-Bone.
Yeah, so if you're at mile marker 10, Buck said, and you usually go left to right on the map, so he's like way west, heading east. That's so 10 miles is 10 miles in on 64, right?
I don't have a clue. I've been trying to get people to ride with me. I've been trying to find some folks. Everybody's busy.
Well, I'm trying to get over there.
I understand. Busy ain't no deal. I've been looking for some people around here that's been wanting to ride with me, but Calvin, I never heard no more back from Calvin, and I never heard no more back from some other people around here that don't got YouTube that's just gonna ride with me.
My wife was going to ride this morning until she walked outside.
Yeah.
I told you too. When I leave, I don't know how you do or not. When I get ready and get up in the morning and leave, I'm gone by 8 o'clock. I'm out the door. I get up early and get out, get gone. I don't sit around.
Yeah, it's funny. A year ago, I'd have been up this morning for daylight and gone. Difference a year makes. Been waiting all year for a pretty daylight today. And what did I do? Sleep till about 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I had to wait on the bank though, where I could get some gas money, and I went and I took off. I done rode over 300 miles a day. I rode up Tennessee and back. I nearly went up there. I almost went up Nashville.
Wow.
Almost went up Nashville. I just get out and ride. I'm going somewhere next weekend. I wanted to make sure I knew where I was going, so I just went today on a good dry run. Man, I was out on work today. I said, and I took off. I said, I ain't got nobody here but me, and I left. Mama didn't. I was gonna take Mama up to the museum, the Skillet Museum, and she didn't want to go. And I was gonna take her to a real fancy dinner, and she said she'd rather go weed eat. So I let her go weed eat, and I took off. I ain't never seen nobody would turn down. I never understood anybody would turn down a free dinner for weed eating. But go ahead, if that's what you want to do.
So when you going on the 23rd?
The 23rd, I ain't gonna do nothing on the 23rd. I might go get, if there ain't nobody riding with me, I might get up and go get breakfast in Tennessee.
Okay, cause
I'm as bad as you are. If I know there's breakfast here in town, but if I want to go ride somewhere, I know where breakfast is. I'll just take off and go. See, you're a bad influence on me, dude. I do the same thing. If I want to go somewhere, man, I can take off and go. I'm going to do a night ride. I can't ride anymore. Egghead. Doctor told me not to be riding at night. Man, I'm about half blind.
Yeah, me too.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
Hey, man.
How's my reception tonight? I know I'm having shitty service here, but
yeah. Well, so I say, we got you for a few minutes, man. I'm gonna try to hush my mouth and hear what you got to say, so we don't step on each other, because you got valuable time, man. We got Sterling in here too. Isn't that cool? That what it says? Yeah.
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound good.
What's up, Sterling?
Audio good?
Sound like you're in a closed helmet, but hey.
Okay. I'm testing a new microphone setup, so
that's okay.
Yeah, I'm
that's
just
even better.
iPhone completely.
What's that behind you? The running of the bulls?
Oh, I strike fear in everyone around me.
It looks like the running of the bulls.
Look like he's on the border.
Yeah, I seen what you wrote there, Egghead Men do, but I didn't want to say nothing. Trying out that mountain men do.
I'm gonna see how hot it is in the garage.
Yeah, Ruby.
Hot enough. Now you're in the road.
Really uncomfortable in the garage.
2-4 has too much beard. What?
You never have.
Oh, he's trying to get you to sign up to get your beard cut.
Wait, did he say too much beer?
Who's saying that?
Beard.
I ain't seen the comments here. Who's saying that?
That was Buck.
Oh,
well, he's out of the club.
Buck needs to go get a Harley and get off that Indian motorcycle.
All right, so how do you motorcyclists do this? Is it like that?
Yeah, in the eye.
A 3-foot straw.
Take it in the eyeball.
I missed it. What are we doing?
Modular helmets were made.
Oh, those are beautiful. I know. I got one of those too, but it's a little old and a little big.
I relate a helmet to a greenhouse. It feels like you got your head stuck in a greenhouse when all that heat and humidity is in there.
We don't have any humidity right now. It's less than 3% humidity right now. They're telling us.
Me too, Buck. Extreme
fire danger.
Man,
Hey,
it's
for a
hot down
day
here.
or what?
We're under a heat advisory for sure. It's really hot down here. It ain't even got August yet. I rode a few Harleys in my time. I crashed a Harley once, there, Buck, so I guess that counts. I crashed it into a brick wall, so I got you beat.
You get home every day, huh? Sterling?
What's that?
I'd say you get home every day, huh? I thought you did like
no, it's every other day.
Every other day, okay.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I'm gonna switch over to real microphone.
Yeah.
You got your new helmet, Sterling?
Got a new visor.
So I'm trying. Sorry.
It's a Bluetooth.
Blue helmet for Bluetooth. I'm using a Rode microphone. So it's the Rode Wireless Go.
You doing? Yeah.
And then the receiver's plugged into my audio solution.
Okay. Nice.
Like an audio interface, so I can add echo and do all sorts of crazy stuff.
Yeah, you've been on the search for some audio solutions, I know.
Yeah, and what I did on this one, I don't know if you can still hear me.
I do.
Yeah, we can hear you.
But on the inside, I took my lav mic, of course, my green screen screwing everything up.
It's okay.
I took my lav mic and wrapped it in microfiber towel, like 3 layers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then just taped it to the inside right there in front of me. I haven't tested this audio yet. I just did some filming, and hopefully it's okay.
Yeah, see how good it does in the wind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, Buck.
Yeah.
What the dogs and Harleys have in common.
And wait for the punchline.
In the butt.
They both leak.
I figure they both bite you in the butt sooner or later.
I had a brown dog chase me today. I thought it was a deer for a minute. He was doing pretty good running along the side of me at about 80 miles an hour. I didn't think he could keep up that fast.
Huh.
Depends on how angry he is, right?
Yeah.
I guess half cheetah or something. I don't know, but he was hitting and licking it. He was running it right along with me at 80 miles an hour. Allegedly, officer. I wouldn't say I was running that fast at all.
Kilometers. 80 kilometers now.
It's kilometers.
You about right, Buck.
Look around.
Anytime you get pulled over, you say, I thought this was a metric bike.
Yeah.
I have got pulled over one time, and they told me how fast I was going. And I said, well, I didn't know it would go that fast. or when they would pull me over, they say, you know why I pulled you over? I said, no, I don't have a clue, but I guess you did. You done it. They don't like that one either.
No.
Well, I don't know if I'll put it up, but I got a video where I chased down a crotch rocket on I-20 the other day.
Wow.
Woohoo!
He looked over me like, oh.
Good for you, Ray.
Didn't think it would do that.
I got a tuner in that Road King. It'll bear the speedometer and keep on rolling.
Yeah.
I can't
Hey,
believe
that you were doing a while ago, sick. You were putting a tuner in your bike and you were having trouble with it.
Sir?
Say it again.
I'm sorry.
I was talking to Sick there. I said, weren't you putting a tuner in your bike a little while ago and you're having problems or something with cables?
Oh, yeah. That ended up to be a slightly loose positive or negative battery terminal problem. It wasn't running out of gas. I thought it was. I mean, don't get me wrong. It could have been running out of gas, but I noticed that I wasn't getting power when I was going to start it. So that's electrical. And as soon as the next day came, and it never charged up overnight, so I knew it was a battery problem right then and there, that it didn't charge overnight on the battery tender. So I went in there with a 10 millimeter and just tightened it a quarter turn on each on the positive and on the negative, and it charged right up. It went right to 80%, started flashing, and then charged right up. So that's what it was. It was just like
simple fix.
Crazy because it's a rigid mounted motor. It's not rubber mounted, it's so it just vibrates kind of crazy. And it's a stroke, I just had it done.
And mine vibrates as well.
Yeah, got my
by the way,
like intermittent coming on and off, and I don't know what it is. The bike don't work any different. And I don't know what's causing the engine. Like the odd time, it'll come on and off, and then it could go a day or two and not flick at all. But then I see it.
It's blowing a code. It could be anything, man. You got to plug it in. What year is it?
12.
12. So it's got a ECM and everything.
Oh yeah.
Does it have O2 sensors in the exhaust?
Yeah, it does. It's got Reinhardt True Duals on it, and there are O2 sensors.
You could check a loose sensor on the O2 sensors. You can see if one of them are loose, or just take it off and then plug it back in.
Yeah, I got to check a bunch of things. I'm going to take it apart and maybe clean up any electrical connections if it needed, and maybe spray some fluid film or something in there.
Yeah, I just think I lucked out because I kind of immediately knew as soon as I wasn't getting power to the switch, I kind of immediately knew that it was either a negative or positive ground. Either a positive side was loose. I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, I checked the battery. That's the first thing I thought, but I've checked the battery and double checked it, and probably right now I probably got it over tightened. But
yeah,
it's a brand new battery. The battery.
You got any corrosion on any of the connections?
Not that I've seen yet. No.
Yeah.
No, I gotta start pulling some stuff apart. I'll pull the main fuse and then just start unplugging everything and checking every connection on everything I can get my hand. You know what I mean? But everything I can get my hands on.
Yeah.
I only had the bike about a month now. I had to put a clutch in it in the first week.
Fun.
It wasn't so bad. But.
And I think Sterling, you was asking me about them spark plugs. They're on back order, believe it or not.
Where'd you try to get them at?
Got them out of Amazon.
Oh, Bezos, my mortal enemy.
Yeah.
Hey, I live in a town where there ain't nothing that it's just like old brother where our house, 2 weeks from everywhere here. You got to order it if you want it.
Hey, Dean to tell you about that. Dean to tell you about them Amazon part.
Yeah. Amazon and eBay, Evil Bay. Is that what they call it? Evil Bay?
Yeah. Oh, Evil Bay.
You go to a parts store around here, try to order something for a motorcycle. They look at you like you got 3 heads. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. They like, I ain't never heard of a motorcycle before. Never mind.
Well, that's the kid. That's the kids that's working in them.
Yeah.
I know. Some of the Amazon bolt-on parts might be okay. You're going to cosmetic ship, but I wouldn't put no internal engine parts of any kind from Amazon.
I'll just get spark plugs. That's all I'm doing.
What did I have?
I figured you would
back coil packs.
I figured you would have just gone to like AutoZone or something, whatever you got out there.
We don't AutoZone. Our AutoZone don't carry anything for a motorcycle. I've checked with several parts stores around here. Ain't none of these parts stores carry anything for a motorcycle.
They have batteries.
Yeah.
They carry. I can't even get an oil filter for that.
Don't have a battery for a bike. I got batteries down.
Yeah, I've had good luck at like AutoZone and O'Reilly and even Napa.
We don't even have Napa anymore. The Napa down here.
I think Sterling would have a better idea with mechanics because I'm not like I know Sterling's a mechanic. He knows mechanics.
Mechanic turned truck driver.
Yeah. Well, like maybe he has an idea of what could be wrong with it.
Same thing.
What do you think we could get up to with that this year, Sterling.
Awesome,
like
man.
they did what, like 8,000 or 9,000 last year, and
last year it was 6,800, and it went to the St. Christopher's Fund there on Wheelburner Express.
Yeah.
So far, we're at $2,300. This is just for the cornhole boards raffle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and we end that Friday night, the 21st, at about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then the wheel of names gets spun, and we'll find a winner for the
That'd be neat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have two different raffles going on, man? You got one for the cornhole and one for something else?
No, just this.
I'm curious to see how much them cornhole boards are going to get, because they might get a good part of what he's shooting for.
Yeah, we're hoping for 10 grand. You know, it would be nice.
I think he's going to well surpass that. He's going to go way past that.
That's awesome.
That's
awesome,
you guys
man.
are all into it.
So awesome.
Big team effort, and I'm sure that's going to surpass 10 grand. Them cornhole boards are probably going to surpass 5. So
yeah.
Yeah, very exciting. I'm so happy. It's one of my favorite charities. I've never liked a charity. I've never found a charity, because I've always found, like,
me either,
a lot of these charities are shady. You know, their CEOs get money and they don't get any money. And I met Cindy and
David.
And David, yeah, they're just amazing people. What they do for these kids, between like if they need legal help, if they need lifestyle skills, jobs, whatever they need, identification, whatever. You know, they help them in every aspect of their lives, whatever they need help with. You know, it's just amazing what they do for those kids. I don't mean to bulk, but I got to bulk because I got to go get a pizza.
You mean the bulk? Then?
Are you going to share? Is there enough for all of us?
No.
Yeah, I haven't even taken time to eat myself since I've been home.
Maybe I'll hop in later if you guys are still on, but I'm gonna need at least like a half hour. So I will see you all later. Thank you for joining in, and I'm out. I'll see you later, guys.
All right,
take care. Yeah, that's the first time I went through this website today. You know, I've had the link for quite a while, and I just kind of went through it.
I can't tell you how badly I want to go down there and see it. You know, especially in peacetime, because I imagine, you know, what we see on Shade Tree's channel is, it's party times. You know, I want to see what it's like, you know, when we're not spilling beer. And
T-Bone was kind of mentioning that the other day, you know, and that's just, I don't know enough to have, you know, any argument, and I don't, you know, at all about any of it or what he's really trying to get at, but the image or whatever with the party. I'm sure there's a section of people like that you know, attract to that, but there's more to it. When I started looking at this, I'm going, well, you know, somebody really needs to look, and they want to find out about the people themselves and see how the kids and what they're gonna, you know, how they're gonna be helped. You can go to this website, and you know, it's going to give you a good idea of what's really going on, other than watching the campouts.
Right.
So
I completely understood what he was talking about. I mean, he's completely right on that. I mean, I agree with him 100% on what he was saying on that. Because I mean, there's, like he was saying, there's a million videos on the party and crap down there. There could be one person, you know, could do something else besides that, because all that party videos eventually just turns into white noise. What he's getting at is he wants somebody to, you know, not everybody's into all that party and stuff, and people outside of that, they want to see what their money's going to. That's what he was getting at. And if you want to help your cause and want the cause to grow, you're gonna have to show something other than party. That's what he was getting at.
Okay. See, that's what I wasn't quite understanding, so I didn't want to be like, you know, but when I, like myself, when I took a personal hike over to this website, I got a different view as well, and anybody else who wants to get a view of what
but
charity is about.
But that's right. What he's saying is, I mean, people can go over to the website and look, but the image that's out there people don't really know what it's really about. They hear bits and pieces of it. Mostly all they ever see is bike parties. And that's what he was getting at. Yeah, people can go on the website and search it and look it up, but they're not actually, when they go on YouTube, click on a video and trying to figure out what it's about. They don't have they don't really get what it is really about.
Because all the videos is about the partying.
That's it.
You know,
and if
even the couple I made. You know, we had the slow roll. You know, I mean, they had the band, they had a guy playing, and you know, they did the tug of war. I mean, you know, it's fun for a good cause. But you're right. But you're right. The videos you see on YouTube doesn't tell you what's really going on. They just show you what they're doing.
No.
Right. What he was, you know, and what the further iterate what he was talking about too is that a lot of these people are not into that partying and not into that biker lifestyle, and they don't want no part of it. And if you want your charity to grow and you want the word to get out there more, you're gonna have to show a different aspect to this thing, because some people just ain't gonna jive with it. They'll see a bunch of dirty bikers out there getting drunk and go, "Hey, I don't want no part of that."
Yeah,
and we associated with that thing. That's exactly what I was talking about. I got it. You know,
well, unfortunately, all the videos you see on YouTube, that's what it perceives that's all it's about. You know, there's not a good video on YouTube that really tells you what the Forgotten Angels are about.
Right.
Yeah, I never heard nothing about the Forgotten Angels before Wheelburner and you guys all brought it up, and up here in Canada, we wouldn't hear about a charity in Florida. You know what I mean? But I can't believe what they're doing there. It's crazy. It's right on.
Yeah.
It needs to be done. Someone's got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What caught me was hearing that they wanted to expand out of Florida. You know, they want to move to Oregon and expand in more places, and what better community to align with than the trucking community, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we've been to
everywhere.
States.
Yeah.
Dean, if you could share the page I'm showing. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, gotcha.
So I'm going to put in Forgotten Angels in the search bar, and you see, you know, you've got Forgotten Angels Camp Out 2024, 2023, Florida 2024. So I'm just going to do just straight Forgotten Angels and see what the first video is.
For videos, yeah.
Yeah, I looked them up.
Oh, I mean, it seems, you know, there's Dirty Motorcycle Vagabond is the first video that I'm recommended.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
So yeah, I mean, the majority of them, like you said, is camp out. You know, the typical moto vlogs. This video right here is the one that I've shared a few times. It was ABC Action News there in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, then Uncle Bo Gator there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I would like to see a video where it's just, you know, hey, here's Forgotten Angels when it's not party times.
Yeah.
Right. And that's exactly what he was getting at. That
so yeah,
looks familiar.
that's what I get recommended.
Yeah. And to answer Egghead's question, he said, "Well, wouldn't you, if you watching YouTube and you saying bikers on there, wouldn't you expect them to be a party?" Well, not necessarily. Some people don't, or just on YouTube searching for Forgotten Angels, and the whole biker thing ain't even got anything to do with it. Bikers, whether we like it or not, we do got a bad image, and people associate what they associate with us, and whether we like it or not, we're guilty by association and perception of everything.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
You know,
Yep.
people just see motorcycles and they see tattoos and they see drunks and they go, "Okay, I've watched every TV show, I've watched every movie, I know what they are." And,
they can't look beyond that.
Exactly. And that's what T-Bone was trying to get at. You got to show it. You don't have to get past it.
Yeah.
If
you're on the West,
you want the charity to grow, you're going to have to get past all of that.
Here on the West Coast, that's not as prevalent. because most of the motorcycle riders out here are adventure riders. And I really don't see that much of a clash with the biker culture here on the West. I really don't.
Oh, you do? You see it a lot in the South. I mean, I'm sure Mr. Gregory knows what I'm talking about. There's still some places around the South, even if you go out here in some of these backwater towns, motorcycles are not allowed out there, and they do not like you if you're riding a motorcycle. And they'll let you know it too.
Yeah.
And you do not go through those neighborhoods.
Yeah.
That's why you got to ride a sewing machine like I've got. A nice, quiet, sensible Yamaha.
Sensible.
Hey, I seen one of those today. I actually got no film when I mentioned you in there, Sterling. I said, hey, there's your motorcycle. One just like the one you was riding. Yamaha.
The funny thing is like we trailered that thing up to Astoria, Oregon, right? And I'm just cruising down the highway, and I look in the mirror, and it's raining like a mofo. And I see the headlights, and I was like, that's a Yamaha. I know that's a Yamaha. It got closer, and it got closer, and he got next to me, and he slowed down, and he looked at the trailer for a little bit, and then laid into the bike, and it was an FJR, just like mine. He waved his by. And then 10 minutes later, another guy on a different FJR went by me, and it's like, apparently I've spawned more of those FJRs, because before I bought one, I rarely saw one.
Well, you know, that's the way it always goes when you're on a motorcycle. You'll never see another motorcycle anywhere. And you go home, get the car, you'll see 100 motorcycles.
Yeah.
That's what it was like today when I was driving back from Salt Lake City. There was hundreds of motorcycles out on I-80 today, and I was like, "Oh, I will join you. Just let me get home."
Y'all will never.
You find yourself while you're in the car waving at the motorcycle still.
Here's the thing: like if there's a group riding by me in the hammer lane, I'll roll down the window and two fingers out.
Yeah.
I do that myself.
I still wave at truckers from my car, for Christ's sake. I'm waving from my bike.
If any motorcycle rider gives me the arm pump, I'm going to run my truck out of air, pulling that down.
I still wave at trucks. I wave at, just have it.
Y'all will never guess what I seen today out here in the backwoods of Alabama, out in a little bit of tiny, no nothing town. I was shocked to see it in person. There was a damn cyber truck, and Grandpa was driving it out there, coming back from the field with it.
Wow.
Old dude in overalls was driving a cyber truck. I couldn't believe it. I was like, Grandpa went from driving a Ford to driving a cyber truck. What the hell? The world's coming in there.
Not too long ago, I was when my bug was still running. I was running some errands around town, and there was a brand new Porsche Turbo, beautiful. You know, one of those $150,000 Porsches. And this old man was driving it. So I purposely drove the bug and parked next to it and got out the same time he did. You know, I timed it. Got out. I was like, hey, nice Volkswagen. And he was like, what? You know? And I was like, I guess Porsche owners don't have a sense of humor.
No. It's like, that was probably went too offensive right away.
Yeah.
The funny thing around here
is good for him.
It's just weird, man, to see an old dude in overalls driving a cyber truck, or seeing an old guy running around here driving one of those little Priuses hybrids or something. It just don't look like it goes together. It's out of place. It's like
the cyber truck. I think they're doing it for a tax write-off.
Probably. Well, that was my thinking. But I mean, you just see an old dude wearing overalls driving down the road in a cyber truck, just like he would in his old Ford bump side. Like,
what's going on?
Buck Brown won't admit to doing 160 miles an hour on any motorcycle.
I won't admit to nothing. If y'all got good high screen, high definition TV, you can look at my speedometer and see what you say. But I ain't gonna say nothing.
Something about my speedometer. If I test the limits of legalities, it blurs itself. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's got to be extra tough for you, Sterling, to do any speeding, because it's like that's your livelihood's kind of right there on the line. You can't afford no tickets, especially from your motorcycle.
Every vehicle I own has a Valentine 1 on it. So
yeah, my uncle was a deputy sheriff in our county, and I was coming up the interstate, and I was focused on the speedometer. I done pushed it past 120. He said, you need to take that down. You get a ticket. They can send you a ticket for that.
Oh, they do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Motobomb, I got to drop out of here.
Yeah.
Got a couple things I got to do here. I'll be in the chat.
Absolutely, man. Hey,
All right, 2-4.
come visit with us anytime. We're going to try and do this at least a time or two a week, possibly anyway, until people get tired of it. So,
Oh, well, thanks for
great
having
meeting
me.
you, man. Yeah.
Yeah, good to meet you all.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Talk soon, man. Bye.
I love that he's inspired to make videos now.
That's good.
Oh, you mean live streaming?
No, I'm talking about 2-4. He
2-4. Yeah.
He put up some videos.
Oh, I know. The other day I said, man, I want to subscribe up. He says, I ain't got no content, And then the next day he had content, and I just happened to, subscribe and had all the notifications. So bam, it's like, yeah, I got over there, got on this first comment, and
yep.
All that stuff's important, When I didn't have comments for the longest time, I had a lot of videos put out, I guess every once in a while, but yeah. But once I got up with you guys in the community, it's like my social world changed, and it was a little more of a motivator, I guess, inspiring and nice to see.
Doing live shows like this helps build a community. And that's all I want out of my channel. Recycled Hooligan said it best. This is a scrapbook.
Yeah.
My videos, I want to come, like when it's snowing and I've chained up a set of doubles and I'm so goddamn pissed that I get off at the end of the day and it's like, let's see what I did April of 2019,
Bam.
I love it.
I should have y'all enough videos on out till December because I rode another 300 miles a day and filmed it too. So there you go.
Yes.
I don't know how you do it, Hooligan, riding that far. Last week I rode, I think, just about 400 miles between the commute and work and riding around Lake Tahoe and all that. And next day I went to work and I had to put extra air in the seat and lean back.
Take a whooping.
I have noticed that the shocks, I need to get new shocks for the bike because the back shocks are gone. My rear shocks remind me of one of those Oldsmobile Cutlasses. It hits the bump and it just keeps on bouncing.
I love that.
Well, I know I said it 100 times, but I do my videos for my grandkids because they enjoy watching me on their TV.
That's a cool story.
Yeah, they said Papa's on TV.
Papa.
Secretly, I hope that my daughter watches. We're a little estranged right now. Every once in a while, I get a text from her like, "When are you gonna put me on YouTube?" And it's like, I have to respect your privacy because I have a bachelor's in computer science. I've seen every corner of the internet, and I know to protect her as much as we can from the internet.
Yeah.
I seen a girl riding on the back of a motorcycle today, and I didn't say nothing. But man, she looked young. She looked way too young to be dressed the way she was. Yeah, I seen that today. I was like,
they all do now.
Get to that age now too. I'm like, them kids need to put them on some clothes.
No.
I just get out and ride. I don't have nobody here. I ain't got nobody to tell me what to do, and I get bored, and I couldn't get Mama to ride with me. Dad's gonna get Mama. I was gonna take Mama out to a fancy dinner and take her to the Skillet Museum. She said she'd rather go weed eat, and I said, "Well, I couldn't get nobody else to ride. So I'm gone. Kind of left."
That was the most Alabama sentence I've heard in my life.
I'd rather go weed eat.
Wait, did you say Skillet Museum?
Skillet Museum. Yeah.
It's a large skillet museum up Tennessee. The large Lord. Hey, if y'all hang on, I got a video coming where this dude's talking real backwoods to this other dude that's talking real backwoods in the gas station.
Yeah.
And they're holding me up for like 30 minutes. They're in there going back and forth talking, and I was just wanting to get my gas and get out. And as I was walking out the store, and I said, "This is the reason y'all don't date your sister right here."
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. Up there, the Lodge Cast Iron Museum.
Wow, I love I got a lodge in the kitchen.
I got one myself.
Every time I do it.
Mama, I knew Mama would dig it, but she didn't want to go. She said she'd rather be.
Mama's missing out.
Iron Skillet Museum.
Yeah.
I would take my wife in there. I might not walk out.
Yeah.
But not only that, but she didn't even want me to take her to a fancy dinner. I mean, we was gonna go to one of them nice sit-down restaurants where they put a napkin on your lap. She didn't even want that.
I was trying. You got one? Y'all got one of them in Alabama?
Yeah, we
I'm
got
just joking.
1 or 2 out here. Yeah, we got 1 or 2. I mean, I didn't get to take her nowhere real fancy for her birthday. I was gonna try to make up for it and take her on a day, and she's like, "No, I'd rather we'd eat." I was like, "Okay." I know where I rank on the scheme of things. So let's just go.
Yeah.
I lost out to a weed eater.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what kind of weed eater are we talking about? You know, was it a good weed eater?
I think it's one of them Kmart brand weed eaters, the green ones. If y'all have them out there in Nevada.
Oh yeah. Actually, we're too close to California to have anything two-stroke anymore.
You keep on in Nevada, we'll end up being California.
There's a black market on Honda generators in Nevada. People from California come over to Nevada and buy the Honda generators because generators are illegal in California now.
Yeah.
That's the same thing we do, I won't admit to it, but that might be something other they do down here to go get fireworks.
California, California
That's
banned all gasoline lawn equipment, didn't it?
They're trying to.
That's where
can't make no noise either, huh? Noiseless compressors and everything else.
Well, you know what I seen over at Lowe's is they got a battery operated zero turn mower now, electric.
Wow.
There's a YouTube channel that was messing around with one. I think it's called Aging Wheels.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of them on YouTube that's on fire.
I'm still going to use gasoline as long as they got some. And if they quit making gasoline, I know how to make gasoline, so I ain't worried about it. So I didn't go in today. Y'all wonder when I drive by a place, why didn't they go in? Well, I ain't got the money to go in. I didn't want to go in there by myself, but I knew Mama might dig it, or I thought she would anyway.
That's $10 to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. That's why I thought I could take her in.
Cover
there,
charge.
She didn't. They even got a breakfast place. You can eat breakfast in there. I had it all figured out, man. I was going to take her up there, and she's like, nah. Oh, well.
Wow. All cooked in iron skillet.
Yeah, man.
Oh, look at that. They got a Dolly Parton Rockstar guitar mini skillet.
Oh, don't let my wife see that. She'll be having to go get one.
There's a bunch of
pancakes.
Yeah.
I want the 9x16 they got in there, the cast iron pan. That's the one I want. Hey, Mr. Gregory, that ain't far from me. That place right there ain't but about an hour drive from here.
Okay.
I can get you up there in a minute. But we're gonna have to go through a bad neighborhood though.
Well, I'll be packing, so
you might want to be.
Yeah,
travel in numbers.
Yeah, I don't go nowhere without packing.
That bridge I went over today, I made sure to tell everybody. I was like, yeah, there's a lot of illicit activity goes on down there. Anything and everything that you can think of. I don't hide nothing from my town. Everybody goes, this looks like Mayberry. Nothing ever goes on around here. I'm out here, no. You get the straight truth from me. I'll tell you what's going on out here. They're out here heading in the sheep in them woods and doing a little bit of everything else. You can't miss that building up there in South Pittsburgh. It's bright yellow.
Yeah, I'm not going to make no promises, but I'm going to try my best to come over on Sunday the 23rd.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. I understand if you can't. Just let me know you come and I'll meet you somewhere.
Yeah, about 3 hours. If I left here about 6, 8, put me there about 9, or maybe I'll leave about 5.
Yeah.
Earlier, yeah. Well, Sunday ain't gonna be much traffic no way, so.
Yeah, and it gets hot though. I don't want you to put yourself out and hurt yourself.
No,
I know you can ride, but I still worry about you, man.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate it. I just let me know where to meet you.
Yeah, we'll meet somewhere. I don't know which way you're coming in. If you're coming down through Rome or where you headed at.
I don't know.
Making me hungry, Sterling.
everybody that comes down from your area up there, Mr. Gregor, they usually come down through the Atlanta bypass and then they shoot down through Rome and then they come on across Lookout. That's usually how my uncle always comes in anyway.
Being Sunday morning shouldn't be much traffic. I might go to Conyers, hit I-20, and come through Atlanta.
Excuse me.
I hear Barry in the background.
You what?
I hear Andy Griffith in the background.
Oh. Yeah, we got it. They're watching Andy Griffith on TV.
I brought back childhood memories. Somebody watch Bonanza, quick.
Hey, we watch it. That's what we watch every day. Bonanza.
You got
Gunsmoke.
You got better hearing than I do. I couldn't even hear it.
Yeah.
I got my headphones on. I can hear what you're thinking.
Well, I hit the little thing that you told me the other night, Sterling, that I learned on, and you go hit the 3 little dots, and then I can like edit Ray's background, like it'll cut down your background noise. But the other night when I did it to him, when we had all the people on and he was in the shed, it made him sound a little gurgly is what I found out, because I was like, oh, that's how we got. Could you notice that too when you hit your replay? Ray?
Yeah.
So I apologize, man.
It's just too hot out there now. I got the basement I'm gonna clean up, and I'm gonna make me a studio down there. So
it's doing it to you again. So I'm gonna take that reduce background off.
It's clipping, so turn his volume down just a little bit.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, it's clipping, so just go like 75% on his volume.
It should make cooler down there in the basement for sure.
Yeah.
What? Got the air conditioning down there going now.
Hot dog, man, you living the dream.
I ain't no dream I'm living.
I will not run the air conditioner unless I have company over, and there ain't no company here, so there ain't no air conditioning running. I'm like one of those Southern women. If we got company, there ain't no air conditioning getting cut on.
Well, I tell you, you're more of a man than I am to go with no air. I've got to have air conditioning.
Man,
when I used to deliver in Florida, I always ran reefer trailers and stuff. I used to deliver seafood, and I got down to just outside of Miami, just north of Miami in Hollywood, Florida, I believe it was. And the reefer is set at -20. Brand new reefer trailer, it can run that cold.
Yep.
And everybody in the warehouse is like, shut that damn thing off. It's too cold. You work in a freezer warehouse and that's too cold. They couldn't stand the cold. They step outside between, running the forklift. They go outside and warm up.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's about like my tattoo shop where I work, because I'm more in the back and they're up by the front and got all the open windows. So it's like a long building. And it's like I have to sometimes bring a heater to work or wear a jacket. I love going outside when it's.
I got a question for you. Is it easier to tattoo when somebody is cold or when they're warm? Does it affect?
I never thought about that. I've never. So it's something I've never ever noticed. Really,
your skin pores open up and stuff with the temperature stuff. It doesn't make a difference.
That's something I've never explored, and I've been doing this 40 years. I'd never dawned on me. Now, oily skin, dry. Yeah, oily skin, dry skin, scaly, all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's like doing art on cardboard or a piece of driftwood or something nice and smooth, MDF or whatever they call that, something nice and smooth. So, and it makes all the difference in the world, like how fast you can do it, how well it heals, how nice it looks. So there's a lot of variables that go into it.
I can't tell you this, Sterling, if you didn't know, and Motorbomb will back me up on this, I think. When you drink alcohol, it thins your blood out, of course, and it'll actually push the ink out of there when you get a tattoo.
A little bit, yeah. Plus, they get lightheaded like that pretty fast, and they come in hungover or whatever, and they're not sugared up. You're like, man, you got to keep Mountain Dews on the premise, So that doesn't happen very much anymore, but it used to be, especially in the 90s. There's more. I noticed a lot more party people came in then, and and hurting. So
Let me tell you, if you ever do one on me and I go to sleep, I'm not passed out. I just went to sleep.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
I'm bad to go to sleep when I get tattoos. I will go completely out of sleep. I did when I got my head done, and he thought that I passed out. And he said one word there for a minute. Then he seen me drooling and he heard me snoring. He knew I was all right. And he just kept on going.
Well, if Ray comes and visits me, and we put one of those nice ones on top of his head, where he was.
We need to get him a lawnmower to go on top of his head. That's what we can do. Where the ball spot is, put your lawnmower up there.
Yeah, it's right up here. It's tattoo a frying pan. That way the old lady know where to hit.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
I dated a girl that had a stick figure pushing a lawnmower right above her bikini line.
Show the little clippings and stuff. That used to be a thing.
I wonder where she is now. Is she a doctor? Is she a lawyer? Where did she wind up?
I never actually dated any of these women, but I've seen them dance in certain places, if you know what I mean. They always got that Bon Jovi logo on there, slippery when wet.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of those. If you're women of a certain age and, around in your 40s and your 50s, a lot of them women's got that. Because I've seen a bunch of them. But you never want to, but you don't ever want to say one where the woman's got one on her rump that says "watch for downgrade all other truckers."
Well, think about you put a smiley face on a young woman when she gets about 80, it'd be a frown.
Yeah,
little droopy.
I've got so many now. I can't. I've not got a whole lot of space left, but no, not a whole lot. I ain't went and got one since last October. I'm wanting to go back. Once you get one, you're going to go get another one. But I've got to be pay my bills and be responsible.
That reminds me, Ray, of the what you're talking about, the droopy thing. Because I don't know, when the internet first started coming on, you'd find these weird sketches like from, what was it, Saturday Night Live, and they had a Turlington tattoo removal thing, and it shows one of the ladies, and she's like, "Mother." And it's showing how it all droops down after she got old and stuff.
Yeah.
Something to remind me of.
I don't know. In 30 years, there's going to be a lot of grandmas trying to explain some of that.
Looking cool.
You're right.
You get somebody who actually want to talk to you. That's what I tell them. It's like, maybe I'll be out and about, looking all kind of old and stuff. Nobody want to talk to you, but they see some tattoos on you, younger people like, hey,
that's always,
want to hear your story,
Yeah, that's always first person I'll talk to at a bar. Say,
yeah.
Hey.
We're gonna be like the old guys from World War II. You never could really understand what kind they had. You just kind of looked at it.
Is in the house.
Oh, by the way, over my shoulder, that is a Sailor Jerry.
Oh yeah. I've been in his shop in Honolulu. When he was there, obviously, because I didn't get there till 83. But after Mike Malone took it over, he knew, of course, Sailor Jerry. Pretty neat history to have been there. And his door, front door had the round sail, like from a ship or whatever, supposed to be window glass.
Porthole.
Yeah.
Porthole.
Forgot what the place was. Yeah.
I told Red Lady I was going live. I neglected to say I'm going live with a friend. Where are you? I can't find you on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
And she'll never find me searching.
You out there hanging out with
I'm with my friends. Leave me alone.
He's hanging
Got your
out
undercover friends here, man. Friends you can't find.
Well, I tell everybody just kind of as a joke, and I don't take it too serious. I said, hanging out with me definitely ain't gonna raise your standing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I think I'm ready to go grab me some dinner. I haven't ate since I got home, and I'd love to keep hanging out here, but
it's always
if you're all cool with it. I mean, it's not that big a deal. I can stay on some more, but
go get you something, man.
I just thank y'all for coming, man. This makes my day, man. Seeing a few people show up and say howdy, and it's a good time, and we get to throw a few plugs in for the old Forgotten Angels and whatever else. So there's some positivity to it. We want to keep that up. So that's why I went. Did you see I made the little thing, Sterling? I always think you sometimes when I make stuff. Sterling might think that's cool.
Over there, let's say it's in.
Got the little, yeah. That little.
Oh, there you go. Yes.
It's hard to see.
How did you get the clear background? Because I want a logo on mine, and I can't get it to clear out the background.
I can send it to you. That's what I wanted to tell, like T-Bone, who runs it on his videos. If I send him the proper,
it's a
I forgot what you call it, PSD, or not PSD, but you know what I mean. For those, then he can have it. All I did is went to the Forgotten Angels website, like we just had pulled up earlier. Went up to the top left, used that. Yeah, I right-clicked on it, saved it, brought it into Adobe Photoshop, and it was already done.
Okay.
It was like it was a GIF or whatever they call it already. Not a GIF, but gosh, I can't believe I can't remember.
And you can make, custom surrounds and all sorts of stuff. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
To do a StreamYard.
Yeah. I went into Photoshop, and you can put the glows in behind it. That's what I did for the background on this thing. I don't know if it'll show us.
And they support animated backgrounds now. Like I've just got a couple, funny, running with the bulls and just static backgrounds. But
even with that little logo, if I had a way that I knew you could make the wings flap, if you had something, or whatever, you can run a video in that area as well.
I just want like the Fires of Hell or
spruce up. Yeah, of course,
Hey,
give me the horns.
Y'all don't went over this red country boy redneck head here, so.
I just let them talk. They know more about it than I do. I just nod and wave. Yeah,
that's what I'm doing. Okay.
In
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but okay.
Yeah, I know. It started.
Nerds.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Those are all the little layouts. You can see the Forgotten Angel ones there. I did different ones with different opacities, and there's the colored one over there to the left.
We're gonna have to start. Yeah. They start talking all that tech stuff. We're gonna have to start.
I know that's nerding out hard. Well, this is great for me. Once I found this, you think about you and who's the lightning guy? I always call him Lightning, but the dude's been having a real hard time in his trucking channel. And
Jackknife TV.
Jackknife TV, yeah, and he's got the lightning in the beginning. That's why I think of lightning, yeah. And he told me, he says, "Man, well, you're gonna have to check out with StreamYard." And of course, then right again, you were like right behind him on that, and that's great for the creativity, part of me, because I been using Adobe Photoshop since early 2000, and I can make all kinds of fun stuff. So if you need a little something, you can always hit me up. I'd be glad to help out and share. Send you something neat for your videos or whatever that you can stream on your video throughout the whole thing,
Yeah, and you'll see that I also have those Sting videos that I put in, at the beginning, my intro videos and stuff.
I love those. That. Yeah. I'm
there's
still working on something.
Secret word. If anyone says change the channel in my comment section, I hit one of those videos. That's the whole reason for having like the farting preacher, and the funny music, and
I still like the mariachi
style.
You don't forget that
mariachi music. The mariachi, I like the mariachi music best.
Yeah, my intro. If I'm lazy and can't start the show quick, I'll put a mariachi intro. But 24 is asking. I'll go live. I'll go live for a little bit.
Yeah.
Ridley,
is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna go live for a little bit? Okay. Well, I might meet back up with you guys in a little bit. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you all, and we'll do this again maybe next week.
Excellent.
All right. Take care.
Later, y'all.
See y'all.
Very good. So he just hit the out button. He didn't stop it.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? All right, Sterling.
Good seeing you, Gray.
You too.